Homeboy's on Mars. Shit's just flying by.
Hello and welcome to the Cobb Bros podcast. I am David, and as usual, I'm joined by my co-hosts Oscar,
Hey, how's it going, everyone?
Barndor,
That might be me.
and Cyrus.
You guys ever drink like V8 energies in the morning?
No.
I actually do
Make
You
me
should have
say-
had a V8,
because
though.
my girlfriend gets them.
Make me say hi,
My
everybody.
fiance.
Chimkin
Just call
nuggies.
her my girlfriend.
Yeah, this is your
Tilted
fiance,
water.
bro. What are you
I
doing?
am gonna have to buy her a shit ton of flowers to make up for that. All right.
No, it's
So-
not like she listens. It's okay.
We just got done watching the McGregor versus Poirier fight, and
Poirier.
This is maybe 20
McGregor
minutes.
didn't have a leg to stand on.
No,
Oh
no,
my
he did
God.
not. Literally at the end of the round,
ladies
it
and
had to-
gentlemen, he went there.
I went there.
he went there.
I know
McGregor,
if you ever listen, you'll fuck me up. But I like to talk shit
No,
too.
he fuck you up.
His wife's in your DMs.
His wife's in your...
Wow.
I mean, if
So-
Conor McGregor
so-
fucked you up, though,
okay,
then you would
so
get on the news.
Let's
and
start
then
from the top
that's
and
a
go to the
decent
bottom.
paycheck.
It was a pretty good fight in the first round. They were slugging, going back and forth. McGregor had some good calf kicks that Poirier was immediately throwing back strikes to. At one point, McGregor tried to go for a guillotine on Poirier, and it was almost successful until Poirier said, "Wait, I'm a grappler," and decided to get out of it. And then Poirier was just throwing elbows and strikes to McGregor on his back. It was a great fight. They stood back up for a second, and then they started trading some more blows before Conor McGregor took a step back on his left foot and rolled and broke his ankle.
3 seconds left in the round, and
Yeah.
he stepped on his
Mm,
leg wrong and just
snapped.
snapped like a fucking twig.
The first round ended, but the doctors came in and stopped it before the second round started, clearly because Conor never even made it back up onto the stool.
And when he broke his leg, he was on the ground and still getting beat up by Daniel Poirier.
Yeah,
For like a solid
As soon
5
as his
seconds.
leg, like when they showed it in slow motion, it was like it snapped, and his face was just like shock, and then his hands was just guarding the entire time as he went down. He was just fucking holding his hands above his
I
face.
think
He wasn't fighting
the
anymore.
best part of the fight was the post-fight interviews with
Mm.
Dustin
that-
Poirier
yeah. that
was
talking mad
great.
shit, and then Joe Rogan snuggling up with
Mm,
Conor
McGregor.
McGregor like a teddy bear on the ground.
Fuck out of my face.
Yeah, get the fuck out of my face. And Joe Rogan's just like, okay,
Gotcha.
yeah, all right.
I'm out.
Yeah, if anybody has time to go and watch those post-fight interviews, they're definitely worth it. Just you can tell they're gonna fight again.
Oh,
They-
yeah.
they are gonna 100%
They can't end on that
fight
note.
again.
Yeah, how wild, you know. I remember growing up and watching UFC fights, say early 2000s or late 2000s, excuse me, and it was not nearly as popular as it is now. Holy fuck, has UFC gained
Oh, yeah.
some traction?
UFC is
Millions of dollars are on the line in these fights. Millions.
absolutely wild with UFC.
What was that one stat we saw on the prompter or like the TV when it was going through? Someone put $59,000, $50,000 down.
$50,000 on Poirier for an $83,000 payout.
Yep.
So
He
that's
got his
wild.
money for sure.
That's wild, especially in Vegas. But I think performance of the night has to go to Chris Mutino and his chin.
Oh
His
my
fucking
God.
chin.
Mr. Green.
So Mr.
Hair.
Green. So yeah, his call to arms is that he has neon green hair. So Sean O'Malley for the first fight on the card for UFC 264. Sean O'Malley fought Chris Mutino. O'Malley was originally scheduled to fight Louis Smolka, but due to an undisclosed injury on June 29th, Smolka had to back out of the fight, which left that fight vacant. Chris Mutino, who is on the up and up at the moment, he decided, hey, I'm going to take the fight. I'll fight Sean O'Malley on 10 days' notice.
And he fucking did.
And he did. And wow, Sean O'Malley was beating the dog piss out of him, and it wasn't even close.
He was
But
just standing there.
But he
taking
stayed
it.
up.
I'm going to give it to Chris Mutino. He
stayed
didn't
all
back down.
3 rounds, and the
He-
ref called it
He
poorly
didn't
at the
back,
end. He was
didn't
backing
backpedal.
out.
He was in his face the full 14 minutes and 33 seconds. Why do I say 14 minutes and 33 seconds? Because Herb Dean decided to stop the fight for some reason.
That
When he-
last 30 seconds, he started backing off of him after he got a couple punches hit on him, and he was like, "Nope, you're done." He was like, "What do you mean I'm done? I just got away from the bitch."
Yeah, but he
Just
let
30
McGregor
seconds
get
left.
smacked on the ground for 7 seconds
Yep.
after he broke his ankle. That was
Yeah,
pretty weird.
like
Same fucking ref.
I just think it was a great performance put up by Chris Mutino, and I got the stats right here of significant strikes.
Why don't
thrown
you
in
hit
the
me
fight,
with those stats,
Total
Cyrus?
strikes in the fight. So everybody, I want you to throw out percentages for Sean O'Malley. What was the percentage of strikes that he threw that landed?
70%.
over 80.
Over 80.
Over
Oscar?
80.
70.
David, what do you think?
I am trying to keep track of fights on Twitter. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's cool. So what do you think O'Malley threw percentage-wise for strikes landed?
O'Malley. Okay.
He was running to Guitar Center during that fight when that last part happened, but he saw that first round.
But you saw the first round.
Yeah. Let's bring that back up later because sorry, Colton, we love you still.
yeah.
But percentage-wise, I'd say about I don't know 78.
78. O'Malley landed 230 out of 318 strikes for a whopping total of 72.3%.
I was pretty close. You were pretty close
Homie
too.
Yeah.
landed 230 strikes in a 3-round fight. That didn't even go the full third round. And Mutino, on the other side, landed 70 of 218 for a 32.1% successful land rate.
There.
That was the disparity in the fight in the volume of punches thrown and the percentage of punches. So for every 100 punches that O'Malley was throwing out, he was landing nearly 73 of them. And it wasn't any like soccer boppers that were like going off of his chin. They were dead square in the center of his face the whole fight.
Yeah.
It was
But-
tragic to watch there at the
He
end.
kept walking up to him
but
though.
Mutino,
But
he did not back down
He
at all.
fucking ate those punches.
He did not.
Shout
Yeah.
out to that guy for just accepting
He
the
didn't
fight
think
out
the
of
fight.
nowhere.
Yeah, he didn't think
and
that fight was funny. He was going
eating
at him.
those fucking punches.
He had an iron fucking jaw.
I feel for him because he didn't want that TKO on his record. And
Mhm.
the only time he got knocked down was at the end of the first round when O'Malley hit him with a good. Was it a kick or a punch?
I think it was
can't
a
remember.
kick.
Something like that. But basically, he fell down at the end of the first round, and
That was it.
they
he stayed up
rung
the
the
rest
bell.
of the
But
fucking
the
fight.
last 2 rounds, he stood up the entire time, and he get knocked down, taken down. Another crazy fight stat is that first Mutini had 9 seconds of control time to O'Malley's 4 seconds,
Oh.
according to the official fight stats, which is crazy because Mutino was not in control of that fight at all. But he had 9 seconds of control time to
When he had him
O'Malley's
up against
4.
the
It was when he
fence.
had him up against the cage real
Mhm.
quick, and he just happened to have more than double his time. So Mutino, congratulations on your control time victory.
Shout out to Mutino.
Shout out to Mutino.
Performance of the night is Mutino.
Green
for
haired bastard.
being,
He
just
stayed up
being
and
a
he made
baller.
the fight. He didn't deserve that. He should have gone the full round.
Yeah.
The ref shouldn't have called it.
Ref shouldn't have called that.
Which was bullshit. Connor, you can walk better. That's all I gotta say
They
about
He's
tonight.
gonna walk better.
Outcomes of the other 3 fights: Irene fought Yana. Irene won in the first 4.5 minutes. Ty
Destroyed
took
her.
on Greg Hardy, and Ty absolutely obliterated Greg Hardy. It looked like Greg Hardy got a step up on Ty, and Ty
Yep.
turned around and said, "Hey, here's my left hand."
Here's my left
Yeah,
hand.
pretty much. And Greg folded like an omelet.
And then the main event kind of fell short. What was the?
It was
the-
the co-main
the
event.
co-main
was
event.
Gilbert
Co-main event.
Burns and Stephen Thompson. They kind of just stood around for that first round. Didn't really do anything. Then they got into a grapple fight on the cage, and it was, who cares? It was a
Yeah.
good fight. If you're really into fighting and all the technicalities that go into it and the grappling, it was probably
Yeah.
interesting to
But,
sit there and
it
watch.
was-
their
What about
technique,
that dude
but
that got knocked out in the first round right when we walked
Greg
out?
Hardy?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that was
Former
fucking
former Panthers lineman, Greg Hardy.
Thought he could literally swing it with the big leagues.
The guy was so cocky walking into the fight, and
He was just all grabbing the cage and shit and acting like Spider-Man and then knocked out in the first fucking round.
I could have told you I saw that coming, but it was
Was
more
that it
so-
right there?
I think
this
Greg
is,
Hardy had him on the ropes,
Greg
but
Hardy.
Ty got a good left hand in, and that's what ended up taking him down. Did you see the knockout, Brandon?
No, I didn't. I have not seen the knockout yet. No.
We should play the replay in this tweet here.
Wild.
Yeah, it was right when we walked out.
It was.
Oh, they're not.
It was
Bastards.
awesome. Here, I got it on my phone. If you want to see it real quick,
Let's see this.
Oh,
so you can see he goes overhand with 2
He
Greg
was
Hardy
all
steps
talking
in.
shit
Yeah.
and acting all tough.
they only
easily. You can see
They
Greg
only
Hardy get a
tweet out
couple
the,
good punches in right here.
Really good shit.
The really good.
Yeah. So only like the main event and the co-main event. They don't tweet out any of the other shit.
No, they should.
So, yeah.
So this is where Greg Hardy, he starts stepping in. He's going for the kill because Ty's all rocked.
Oh,
Good left hand.
just
it was
fucking
a good shot.
down. Just like that. Wow.
And he didn't just kind of get him really good and clip him. I mean, Greg Hardy was
No, he
trying to figure
blipped
out
him.
where the rest of the earth was at.
Yo, he dropped like a fucking rock though.
Yeah. He did. He dropped like a sack of potatoes. He didn't fall over, slump over. He just fell right where he stood.
Can I watch that one?
It was a good fight. Oh, man, I accidentally clicked on an ad.
Oh,
Oh,
Can't be
man,
clicking
hold
on
up.
ads.
Oh, I can't click out of the ad because there's no X. Hold up.
Fucking pain in
Yeah, technical issues. I'll say. Yeah, Google Play, everybody.
Shout out to Google Play.
Shout out to Google Play. So this is like 20 seconds before the knockout, but I mean, slept him.
He was just blipped.
Mm-hmm.
Knockout of the night, easily.
Oh, is it the only knockout? I think it was the only knockout.
It was the only knockout. The other every
Were
other fight was a
TKOs.
TKO.
Yeah.
Get you on the technicality.
Why cut it at 30 seconds though? Why don't you just let it play out?
That I don't understand. Like I said, and then Herb Dean lets McGregor
Holy
get punched
cow.
for 7 seconds after breaking his foot.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Makes sense to me.
I don't know.
Yikes.
Yeah,
that's fucked up.
I mean, if his argument was that Mutini wasn't defending himself for those last 30 seconds, it's bullshit because McGregor was not defending himself those last 7 seconds.
No, he was just sitting in that
No,
corner.
he wasn't. He just had his hands over his head, just trying not to die. Oh, do you see that screenshot of his ankle? Yeah, his ankle touched the floor.
Yeah.
Oh.
Fucking.
Oh, goodness.
That's gonna be a meme.
That
That's gonna be
That's
the next
unfortunate,
meme.
but that is a meme.
Yeah.
That's great.
McGregor is a fucking Viking, though. This
Mhm.
man is a fucking son of a bitch.
Like I
takes
said,
a
Indeed he is.
beating, and
A real son of a bitch.
if they let him, I bet he would have fucking kept going too.
Like I was saying, he was gonna fucking
McGregor
want to do
would've-
some Karate
Doesn't care.
Kid shit and just hop on
McGregor
one
would have
leg.
asked for an amputation and would have fought in a wheelchair if he
It
could.
would've
Wheelchair.
made for a goddamn interesting second round.
Yeah, it was that was a good first round because it was setting up a great fight, and
Mhm.
just that happened.
Wanted more.
Dustin
Wanted more.
Dustin absolutely won that first round. Undisputably, it was Dustin's round, but
Yeah.
it would have been a great fight. Damn.
Fucking slapped.
Mm-hmm.
What are we looking at?
Arby's.
That's 2 for
Arby's
6.
Twitter?
A B
Oh,
C
okay.
D.
You guys eat at Arby's?
No.
I
I don't think I've been to Arby's in a minute.
I can count on my right hand with one finger how many times I've eaten Arby's in the last 5 years.
How many is that?
That's like one finger, dog.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I visited an Arby's out in Fernley about 4 months ago.
Interesting.
Haven't thought to revisit it. So.
I got like a beef and cheddar or whatever their number one is, and we went to a Carl's Jr. to eat it for some reason because it was just after we took an AP test, and me and my buddies were like, yeah, fuck it, let's go to Arby's. So we went to Arby's, got Arby's, and sat in a Carl's Jr. and ate our Arby's. I don't remember exactly what happened that day, but it was Arby's at Carl's Jr.
Yeah, I think I've been to Arby's once, and that was just because someone else wanted to go to Arby's. I didn't want anything out there the menu.
I think it was just an easy stop before town.
I usually just go to Wendy's.
Wendy's is a god tier restaurant.
Yeah,
If there's a tier list of restaurants,
It's
think
S tier.
Wendy's is S tier.
yeah.
Well,
Just
we
not the
can fight
one
about that.
closest to us because they never have the vanilla frosties. Always chocolate frosties, but not once have they had vanilla frosties.
Cause you like
And
wait, you
he'll-
like vanillas?
He'll vouch for me on that one. Some bullshit. Yep.
I
don't understand.
Off of
It's just
Prater
vanilla.
McCurran.
Why don't you just get chocolate at that point?
Yeah, but we
That's
always
fair.
have chocolate. Yeah, that too.
Do a half and half.
Nah.
Freeze
I'll
and
just
have
eat the
some-
chocolate. I'm like, oh, there's only chocolate. All
It's
right,
the
I
fry
guess I'm just
dip.
having chocolate today.
It is the certified Wendy's fry dip, the half and half shake.
So if Wendy's ever introduced a strawberry frosty, can we get like Neapolitan frosties?
Oh my.
Can you
God.
imagine?
Neapolitan
What?
frosties.
Can you imagine Neapolitan frosties? Wendy's, you're sitting on a lot of money right now.
Wendy's.
It's your move.
Hey, they did.
Wendy's, you're welcome.
What did they do? Morty's. They did Morty's that one
Yeah,
day. Did you guys
they
see
did.
that on social media?
That was a whole restaurant that did.
Oh,
like
the,
that Rick and Morty.
It was the
stuff.
Wendy's in LA that turned into a Morty's for a weekend or something like that.
What?
Yeah, bro, you didn't see
It was like a
Oh.
drive-through
Oh my
experience where they set up a
God.
bunch of screens. Hey everybody, we got guest host Hilmar
Yeah,
here.
Hilmar
just
over
talking
in the
off to the
back.
side.
Yep.
Here, come over here, talking to this mic. Hell yeah.
What up?
Yep, and this is the.
Holy shit! It's just a blow
the
up.
Wendy's
Rick and
Morty's.
Morty.
They did it. I don't know what town it was.
That's pretty cool. They
But
changed
yeah,
the logo of it.
They just
Yeah.
changed it overnight, and that shit was pretty dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
But they won't do a Neapolitan shake.
Yeah,
Well, they'll
they're
do
willing
Morty's.
to do this, but not a Neapolitan frosty.
This is a Morty's.
This is a Morty's.
That's
Here's your
some cool-
Morty's.
That's some cool shit, though.
That's
Yeah.
what's up, though.
I don't know why they're.
It was
Why is Rick and Morty getting every like franchise of anything?
Well,
good question.
Why?
I don't know.
I understand it's funny, but is it really that funny?
Popular. It was
I
it was
like
it was a very
Popular in the pop music.
Before season 3, I remember people used to goat Rick and Morty's. Like I used to sit in calculus and people would talk about Rick and Morty's my senior year of high school, which was just before season 3 came out. And I remember when season 3 came out, we were sitting. Brandon, do you remember the hotel room in Sacramento when the Pickle Rick ads were playing?
Yep.
That was just before the end.
Yep.
Just before.
I remember seeing the ads on TV and going, "Oh, that is kind of funny, isn't it?" And then the ensuing memes of the oncoming months, because I'd never seen Rick and Morty at that point.
Yeah.
So I remember hearing about the memes, and I'm like, I don't understand what's going on here with the whole Pickle Rick thing. I remember seeing it as an advertisement. That was my only exposure to Rick and Morty.
It was a fucking brilliant episode, though.
I think when that happened, that episode, that's when everything went downhill. Because everyone just lost their minds when he said fucking Pickle Rick.
I'm Pickle Rick.
That's literally everyone lost their goddamn minds at that.
They really did, though.
Wubba lubba dub dub.
Don't you, Hilmar? Don't you have a Rick and Morty device?
Rick and Morty bong.
Rick and Morty bong.
Bubble up,
Rick and
dub, dub,
Morty.
will stick with me forever, dude. Like that's
Stick of beef,
Hell yeah.
Beef stick.
beef stick.
Homie's got the beef stick.
Costco beef sticks.
I got
bro.
like a bag full of beef sticks, to be honest.
Why do you have a bag full of beef sticks?
Okay. In auto class,
Munchies, bro.
in auto class, my auto teacher had a fridge full of fucking beef sticks and Pop Tarts, strawberry Pop Tarts.
Right.
And dog, I would take a bite of the Pop Tart and a bite of the beef stick, and for whatever reason, that shit smacked.
On some
And it was-
ratatouille type shit, bro. Close your
Ratatouille.
eyes, bro. Like have one thing in one hand, one thing in another hand, like food wise. You know?
Hell yeah.
Mix some flavors up, man.
Hell yeah,
Oh,
bro.
when
Oh,
he
yeah.
mixes strawberry and cheese, that's disgusting.
Ugh.
I remember.
Wait.
Strawberry
hold
and
up.
cheese.
Have
Yeah.
you guys ever
Whoa.
tried strawberry and cheese though?
Yeah, I don't
No.
like it.
Wait.
at all.
You don't like it?
No.
Okay. Have you tried it?
I think I have. I don't remember
think
how it.
you have.
I don't. It's,
What
I
about
just-
grapes and cheese?
grapes and cheese? Have I had.
Grapes and
Okay.
cheese are goated.
Yeah.
It also depends on what kind of cheese you're talking about. You know?
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Fondor.
There's
Thank
a
you.
million
Right
different
now.
kinds of fucking cheese.
I'm gonna
It
say
does-
my-
you can't just say strawberries and cheese is disgusting. Name the cheese that's disgusting with it, because I bet you didn't try the 50 other cheeses with the strawberries.
Well, if you're doing
Fair.
I'm not a
strawberry,
cheese
Fair.
expert, sir.
I'm not a cheese expert either, but I'm saying you're not ignoring the significance of cheese.
I don't have an access to cheese, a plethora of cheeses.
You live in America. That is bullshit.
Okay,
You don't
what
have
if
cheese
What
in
if
America.
it was like a fondue fountain where you put the grape in the fountain and it puts the like?
Is it
gross
nacho
on top of
cheese,
it?
though?
Okay,
I
hear
don't
me
know.
out.
Fondue cheese.
Hear me
What's
out.
What's fondue cheese?
I don't know. White.
What's
Elementary
white
school-
cheese?
Elementary school, dip the fucking chocolate chip cookie in the nacho sauce.
Yes, absolutely.
Nacho sauce cookies?
Yeah.
Nacho sauce
I
cookies.
don't think I've ever done
Did you
that.
not
No?
dip your cookie in the cheese?
No.
man? You weren't a weird fourth grader.
I don't think I
Oh,
was.
come on.
Thank you, Cyrus. Thank you, Cyrus.
We used to.
Yeah. Knuckles.
Knuckles?
Don't,
All right.
don't leave me
There we
hanging.
go.
Hell yeah.
What we used to do is we used to open one end of the bag of the nachos, and we used
Yeah.
to crush them up and then pour them in the cheese and just mix it into this giant soup.
I would usually just like dip them in like freaking the cheese and just
Oh.
like you would a nacho chip.
Exactly. Yeah.
And just,
There was
No.
also. Do you
I don't
do
think
you remember
I.
sometimes? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Do you remember sometimes when they would put that gross looking chili on the side? The kids that were like respected at our school were the kids that mixed the chili in with the cheese as well, because that chili was
Yeah.
disgusting. It was so
Yeah.
gross.
that's how you would make it better though, just because it's like I don't know. I thought it was all right.
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah.
But I know the kind you're talking about. 'cause that shit would be
Absolutely.
gross.
Because there was like the
Okay.
beans, the refried beans, and then there was the chili,
Did you
Yeah.
guys have that deep dish pizza in the fucking
the white
sandwich
tin.
baggie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
bro.
Yes.
there was a sandwich baggie, and then there was the
I had
white
that
tin
one.
that they put the plastic film
I'm talking
over.
about the white tin, not the sandwich baggie.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
sorry. But yeah, the
I think I
fucking
only had a
white
sandwich
tin.
baggie.
Ooh, sandwich
Yeah.
baggie pizzas. I'm
I don't
sorry,
even
man.
know if I-
Sandwich
Bro,
baggy
bro,
pizzas.
okay,
Mhm.
okay. My grandmother worked at the cafeteria at my middle school, so she would always like slip me an extra burger or something.
Wow,
Shout
I bet-
out Gma, 'cause that shit was fucking
I
fire.
bet you were the
too.
coolest fucking kid in school then.
No,
Like a double
no,
lunch.
We don't talk about me in school.
No.
No, we don't talk about those. things.
Yeah, school's
We're over here like,
tough
bro,
topic.
you know what? Like,
It's behind us for a reason.
Oh, the fucking
Thank
the
fuck for
bean
that.
burrito. Do you remember the bean burritos with like the palm trees on the bag?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh
Yep.
man, those were so good.
Yeah.
People would look at me
They-
funny for getting a burrito. I'm like, dude, these burritos
They
are
smack.
these are god tier.
Yeah, yeah. On the budget fucking meals that we had in this fucking economy, yeah.
They're
They
good.
say 40%
There
of
was-
America throws away, like their food and shit. Or no,
Mhm.
Americans tend to throw away 40% of the food that they purchase.
Mhm.
It was the fish sticks in those white bags. Nobody ate the fish sticks. I don't
That's
remember
true.
a single soul grabbing the fish sticks.
They just tasted nasty.
Yeah, they were gross.
Well, on a school budget, what was a fish stick, and what the fuck were you dipping it in?
Oh yeah, because they gave us. I remember the tartar sauce was grosser than the fish stick.
Yeah, bro, it was
'Cause
fucking foul.
It was bad. I
Like,
remember.
how do you give that to a kid?
Like, because everything was on a schedule. Like, it was like nachos were Wednesdays, burritos were on Tuesdays, and burgers
Yeah.
were on
Taco
Fridays.
Tuesdays. It's tacos on Tuesday.
And the fish sticks would come around like twice a week, and I never get the fish sticks. But every like month, I'd be like, "Oh, I'm adventurous. Grab a fish stick and then punch myself in the face at recess."
Yeah, let's pause for a minute. Did you actually get tacos at school lunch?
Yeah, you guys didn't?
No.
Wait,
No,
at the
Mom didn't.
cafeteria.
I
Yeah.
mean, like,
No.
like your mom didn't get you no tacos, no nothing, like,
What?
like.
Oh, she didn't like bring you lunch or
Yeah.
pack you with lunch.
No,
You
like,
got tacos from school.
yeah, we got tacos.
From the school cafeteria.
Yeah.
How were they?
Where
Like
did you-
Jack in the Box tacos?
No, they were ass. They were just like mystery meat tacos, basically.
Okay,
So,
okay, fair.
would you put them as good as Jack in the Box tacos or bottom of the barrel Burger
That
King
sounds
tacos?
If I was dying and the only two things were those tacos and Jack in the Box tacos, I go for those tacos.
Okay.
Wait,
Probably.
you don't
So-
like Jack in the Box tacos?
I
There's
disgusting.
no because yeah.
It's just
Well,
slice of
okay,
look,
fucking
look, look,
American
look, look,
when
look.
you're smacking
listen.
drunk off your fucking
No,
ass.
I'd
No,
still
that was when I
rather
was
eat
first
my-
introduced to them, and I preferred my buttery Jack much better than
Yeah,
that fucking
okay.
But
wrap a
listen,
taco
Do you
with a
not
piece of
remember when the
American cheese
tacos
on
were
it.
2 for $99?
I grew up
No,
with
no,
a
I know.
white ass mother, so
Let me tell you something.
I ate those Jack in the Box tacos
Those
because
freaking-
they were fucking less than $1.
No, well, they'll
Yeah.
tell you why they're less than $1. As soon as
they're
you grab
fucking
it,
garbage.
yes, they're disgusting.
Yeah, I hate.
Literally,
American
there's
cheese,
so
but
much
I ate
oil on the bottom ones; it's all soggy. But then the rest of the tortilla is just hard, and it's just disgusting. It's just a massive lard inside of a weird tortilla. Whole grain tortilla looks like.
Not
Oh,
gonna
great.
lie, though, it did taste pretty good when you were faded as fuck. If you're faded as fuck, you got no other option. But
I still eat the
agree
other
with you,
tacos.
I don't fuck with it.
it. Yeah,
I don't really fuck with
Yeah.
it. I fuck with Jack in the Box, most definitely. The tacos, not so.
As a
not so
kid
much.
who grew
Their
up.
tiny tacos are bomb, but not
Oh,
the
the mini
regular
ones
tacos.
in the box? Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
as a
haven't had
kid,
those.
as a
the
kid
tiny
who-
tacos are bomb.
Yeah.
As a
fucking
kid
A.
who grew up 100% sober, the only food I took to offense to were like olives and people that ate grapefruits.
Grapefruits.
Those are the only
Okay,
things I wouldn't
okay,
eat as a
but
kid.
Who keeps
You could sti-
grapefruits in their house?
Uh,
Psychopaths, right?
Yeah, clearly. Clearly.
I don't think I've ever
But why though?
bought
It's
a
pretty good.
grapefruit. I grind. Wow. Excuse me.
You grinded them?
I've bought several different fruits just to give them all a try, you know, because fuck it, YOLO. Yeah. I just said
Ugh.
it.
Fuck it.
Just continue.
I
What?
lost
Do you have a
track.
problem with YOLO?
No, I
Yellow
don't.
Swag.
YOLO?
Yellow swag, young money.
Coney 2012.
Coney.
Yeah, have we caught Coney yet?
No.
Kobe.
Damn it.
Kobe.
R.I.P.
went to-
Kobe.
I went to fucking Japanese steakhouse and got. No, I didn't get. Caleb got Kobe lobster.
Mhm.
Holy delicious. Till I saw the fucking bill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
At least
Pretty
it wasn't
fucking
Wagyu.
expensive for some beef.
Once a year, maybe. But
Mhm.
yeah. What were we talking about?
Yeah, we were talking about this Morty's and we just got off into a tangent about fast food. So, okay.
All right.
Okay, so it's just you're hungry in the middle of the day and you got to go to a fast food place. Just they all exist next to your house. Where are you going?
Taco
Wendy's.
Bell.
You're going to Wendy's?
Yeah.
David,
I
where
love
you
their
headed
Baja
to?
Blast, but I can't go to Taco Bell just forever.
Fuck
Wendy's.
Taco Bell.
Mm.
Fuck you.
Oh, we won't get into this
Okay,
tangent.
are we talking mainstream fast food or can it be like a local fast food too?
It could be local.
Anything that's fast food,
Yeah.
fast food. What you would consider fast food?
Motherfucking scoopers all day.
Ooh, that is a good
Scoop- Scooper.
Hometown scoopers, bro.
Actually,
the
probably
best
Subway.
shakes in town.
man.
Subway.
so-
Okay.
Subway.
If this podcast reaches
Is it real
anybody
bread? Is it real
outside of
tuna?
Reno Sparks,
I don't get tuna on my
Go to
sandwich, what the
Scoopers.
fuck?
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Anybody in Reno that hasn't heard of scoopers either, you gotta go.
it tastes like Sonic, except for like it's
Way-
actually good.
Okay. But
Okay,
if
I'll
I
only go
didn't-
Sonic.
If I didn't have scoopers, absolutely always Sonic.
Scoopers is a local Sonic, pretty much.
well,
so
I,
that's where its
I
appeal
like
comes
Sonic
from.
for their mozzarella sticks.
I'm sorry.
They're fucking
Cyrus,
delicious.
Have you said yours?
Oh no, not yet.
Go ahead.
Wendy's. Yeah, I'd have to
Yeah,
say
he was
Wendy's.
gonna- I was
I love
And
Wendy's.
Barn Door?
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell.
Taco
Taco
Bell.
Bell or Jack in the Box?
Okay, so back to Oscar. What are you getting?
Wendy's.
Yeah, what are you
What are
getting?
you getting?
Oh, a fucking large baconator meal, dude. You kidding me?
All right.
That is heaven and between two buns. It's
All right.
delicious.
I get this thing called the Bullseye Burger. It's 2 patties and onion rings Thousand Island dressing. I think it's just cheddar cheese, but holy cow, it's delicious. I think it's got barbecue sauce too.
Mhm.
Barbecue.
And then I get onion rings.
Beef burger.
Beef. All right, Cyrus.
Yeah, David, or not David, but Oscar. It just sounds like I'm piggybacking off of you, but yeah, I just get a fucking Baconator with the largest
That's
fry that
everything
they
you
have.
fucking need.
The Baconator at Wendy's is just that's the only burger that exists to me. at
I know.
Wendy's. Yeah,
It's so good.
It's a good burger.
It's always a good go-to.
It's great. It's high key bomb as fuck.
Okay,
Like,
okay.
Greece is like, I'm sorry.
Let me ask you this, Cyrus.
Uh-huh.
If there was an In-N-Out and a Wendy's next to each other, which one are you pulling into?
I'm going to a Wendy's.
You don't know Wendy's still?
It's less
Okay.
busy, and I'd rather have a Baconator.
I'm
Yep.
so glad you brought up In-N-Out because fuck In-N-Out.
Oh,
Whoa, whoa.
Okay. Whoa, we're
100%.
gonna shoot our podcast.
We're going
in the
this
foot
far,
like that?
dude? Yeah, I know.
Yep.
All right, everybody, we're retiring this episode. It was
Every
nice.
time I go to In-N-Out, I get animal style
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah.
everything.
You need to.
And every time I get animal style everything, the animal style topping is fucking dry.
With the
So I
grilled
get
onions?
Dry onions. Yeah.
Yeah, they're grilled
they
onions.
shriveled up and lose their fucking flavor, and the sauce
They're grilled
is all
onions, bud.
fucking brown on the outside.
Yeah, they're caramelized onions.
Yeah.
No, there's a difference between caramelized.
Oh, do you see that spider? What the fuck? You see how small it is?
Where?
It's like right here, floating into the ceiling.
Huh?
Oh my
Oh.
god. Bro, it's
Uh-oh.
like the size of a crumb.
It's the size of a
God
crumb,
damn.
bro.
His spider
You made-
senses were tingling.
I thought it was like
Yeah.
lint, and then I'm looking at it, and it's just a spider.
I thought it was like a
Okay,
fat ass spider
so
coming
my
down.
point is, I feel like every time I go to In-N-Out, it's cool that they're like walking out to your car and taking your order, but by the time I get to the window, I feel like my food has been kind of sitting there waiting for me, and you can just you can taste that sitting there waiting for you taste. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. That's why I
And
go
it's
inside.
like, yeah, but sometimes, fuck.
It's just better to go inside, really. That's
Yeah,
it's only
okay.
option, dude.
Fair, but fucking In-N-Out.
I worked
The
there,
last
man.
time I worked there.
Yeah, I worked there.
Well, fuck you too. The
Well,
last
you know
time I
what?
went there, they
I'll
fucked
take
up
that.
my order, and it was hella simple.
It probably wasn't me.
I ordered for me
He said it
and
wasn't.
for Graceland, and they fucked up my part.
Wow.
And I get my fucking fast food orders fucked up a lot, so I get salty when they get fucked up. Okay, it's just me.
Yo, Oscar, when was the last time you worked there?
Last time you worked at In-N-Out, Oscar.
It was, I don't know. I don't remember the year.
When was the last time you made a Flying Dutchman, Oscar?
I never got to make a Flying
You
Dutchman.
never made
While
one for
working there.
yourself?
No.
Was it
Why
before or
not?
after you lived in Chi-Town?
It was before. Before
So,
Chicago.
Okay.
okay, so...
And then I
okay.
went back to California.
Uh,
And then Illinois. And then drove from Illinois to here. And then back to California. And then
And
I'm
then-
here.
Yeah, now
I'm
you're here.
gonna interrupt. I was just gonna say, when did you make this order, David?
the last time I went to In-N-Out,
Just
You
so
trying
we
to
know
deduce
what-
this, bro?
Just so we know it wasn't you who fucked it up.
the
I
last time
wasn't-
I went to In-N-Out was actually probably 10 months to a year ago.
I thought you say 10
we'll just
years
say
ago.
a year ago. Okay.
He
We'll,
was
we'll
about to
keep
say
it at a year
no.
ago. Maybe
No
even
fucking way.
pre-COVID.
Okay.
Wow.
Pre-COVID is a very
Before we
weird
go
term.
on to another tangent, though, Barn Door, what are you getting from Taco Bell?
Two cheesy gordita crunches, two chicken quesadillas, and two beefy 5-layer burritos, and a large Dr. Pepper.
Large.
Mackin'.
Dude, hell yeah.
What
That
about the
sounds delicious.
chicken chalupas, though?
No.
No.
What about Crunchwrap
No.
Supreme?
No.
You don't like
You
those?
do not like
Fuck
Crunchwraps?
the
No
Crunch
tomatoes.
Wraps, too.
They're so
the
good.
No tomatoes.
I got one.
Oh yeah,
out
I
on
just
Br-
stick
on
tomatoes out.
Crunch
I
Wraps.
haven't taken them out.
Every time I ask, they give me tomatoes. So I order things without tomatoes.
Maybe you should start going to that Taco Bell.
It's every Taco Bell.
Well,
Okay.
They don't
That's
Cinnabons
what
are
Taco sucks.
overrated. Those little Cinnabon balls from Taco Bell, those are overrated.
Fuck
I
you.
think they're
Boo,
They're
David.
Cinnabon delights, and they are delicious, and you eat them immediately, and they are fucking great. You don't let them sit around. You eat them when they are ready.
I don't believe
I
anything
don't
David's
like
saying.
those. They taste disgusting.
What? Come on.
No,
No, they're
can't eat them.
great.
I prefer fries.
They're like
Well, they're not
hush
fries.
I know.
They're donuts.
I want fries.
Well, they're for sweet things, not salty things. You can't. You're
Nacho
comparing apples
fries?
and oranges, Oscar.
I know. I
Okay,
don't want those cinnamon things though. I want
Well,
fries.
that's like saying I don't want a shake. I want water.
yeah.
It's two different fucking things. Like,
Well, I just don't like the taste of those cinnamon things. I prefer
Okay,
lots of fries.
but they're not the same thing.
I know. I just don't. I don't understand what you're saying.
I don't get why you have to bring up the fries. You just have to say you don't like the cinnamon things. You don't.
I prefer fries. I just want to eat fries instead of like others.
But you're missing
sides.
the point.
I don't.
Do they have fries at
No.
Taco Bell?
Yeah.
They do?
No, they don't.
Oh.
They do
That's
at
another
Del
tangent.
Taco.
What do you? That's why I'm going on about.
Oh,
Too.
I didn't know
If
they had
you eat at
fries.
Del Taco,
Then why would
fuck
you order them instead of
I'm
Cinnabon
not
Delights?
I'm not saying they had them. I'm just saying
You
I would
said
prefer
you would
fries.
prefer them, but you're at Taco Bell.
Yeah.
I don't like
I mean,
Del Taco.
I know they don't sell them, but if I'd rather not have them or fries.
You're not making any sense.
I'm making sense to myself.
Cheese burrito.
Yeah.
Oh man. Could we talk about Del Taco for a minute and how
It was
awful
like-
Del
Del
Taco
who?
is?
Shut
Taco.
up. Del
I
Taco
mean-
is awesome.
Just trying to promote
Is it though?
Yeah, have you tried their shakes and everything? They're just
You know what?
good.
I haven't had their shakes.
Their shakes and their
They're both disgusting,
big ass
but-
burritos are good.
But
But their smaller ones are give or take.
Trying to be one to be straight talking. Y'all ain't. I'm sorry, man.
Okay,
Hillmar's
Del
side commentary
Taco
is
does
amazing.
not fucking make
I've-
street tacos. I 100%
I've
agree
got-
with you, Hilmar.
Oh yeah,
Thank you.
it's
Absolutely.
not.
So Hillmar's tangent was basically they're street tacos. No, they're not street tacos. Fuck that.
Their shakes are good and their big
Not trying to
burritos are
compare
good, but other than
their
that,
tacos,
it's give or
nobody
take.
nothing, I'm just
Yeah.
saying, y'all ain't there.
Yeah.
Y'all
they-
I
ain't
agree.
shits.
Bean burritos only.
Okay,
Oh.
not even beam. Okay, so my beef with Del Taco is because when I first started going to UNR and I did my what was it called? It was my orientation and shit like that. There was this girl that came up from Long Beach and we were talking and she knew that the Wiener Schnitzel there in town was local and it was the first Wiener Schnitzel in the country. Like it's the ground zero of Wiener Schnitzel. So
Really?
we started talking about fast food restaurants and we came across the tangent of Del Taco and she went, "It is fucking disgusting." And I sat there and I defended it and I went, "No, Del Taco is actually pretty good. I like Del Taco." Well, I went to a football game later that same school year, and if they missed a extra point, you got a free bean burrito from Del Taco. And I texted the code, and they missed a field goal, and I was like, "Hell yeah, I get a free bean burrito." I was driving to work one day, and I was like, "I need lunch real quick," and I was like, "Oh, I have this free bean burrito at Del Taco." I go inside and I tell them, I'm like, "Hey, I got this promotion for a free bean burrito and a medium drink. Put that on my tab." I get to my car with that free bean burrito, and I opened up the saddest tortilla wrapped up with the most minimal amount of beans I'd ever seen in my life. If it wasn't for the fact that I was going to be late to work, I would have ran back inside and threw it in their face. It was so sad, and I haven't been to Del Taco since.
Yep.
And now I cannot defend that place because I was like, I know it's free, and I get that
No, that's
I only
fucking
paid for a medium.
scummy.
It was literally just a tortilla rolled up like a taquito with the most minimal amount of bean in it, and I ate it because I was sad.
Okay, we
I
all
was
agree if
sad.
you do that, you're a scumbag.
It was I blame the
'Cause
workers
I've
more than
been
the
on the-
restaurant, but it was a really bad experience. And after having defending it a couple months earlier, and then immediately being dealt with that the next time I go to Del Taco. And if you serve tacos and burgers at the same place primarily, it's not a good restaurant. Period. Okay.
And let's just talk. We all understand that working in the food industry fucking sucks dick,
Absolutely,
right?
100%.
But do not take it out on my breakfast because that depicts how my fucking entire day goes. And I do not deserve that right in the first thing in the morning, you know? So I think breakfast should always be taken a
Have-
little extra care.
Have you seen that video of that dude? He goes to Wendy's and gets a Baconator, and for some reason they put like half the tomato. It's just like chopped at the top and the bottom, and they just put it in his burger. And he's like, "What the fuck? I didn't order a fucking tomatonator."
Tomatonator.
Like the tomato was like this big. It was fucking huge.
Yeah, that's
It was like a whole tomato. They just sliced the top and
It
bottom.
was
up.
literally like, you know how the tomato that grows on the vine?
Mhm.
Yeah, it was like they just sliced out a little bit off the top and a little bit off the bottom. They just stuck it in this dude's burger.
Sounds about right.
If that video is real and it's just somebody that got handed that is hilarious. And I want to know what was going through that worker's mind when they saw that tomato and went, "All right,
Perfect.
yeah, perfect. That's a tomato I'd eat."
I'd eat it. I wouldn't eat it. That's not
Like,
tomato.
as a former fucking food employee worker or whatever the fuck I speak for, motherfuckers, get your shit together. If you got some shit going on, bro, don't take it out on your work. And motherfuckers come in to order your shit, don't take it out on them too, because that's why they fuck up your shit.
Yeah, it's a mutual thing, absolutely.
I'm
You fuck. I hate motherfuckers that take their anger out on food workers too. At the same time,
Yeah.
I am not like, hey, food workers aren't shit at all. Because yeah, my first job was Domino's, or it was my second job, but yeah, I've been there too. So
Shout out Domino's.
I think everybody should, work a fucking food industry or retail
Absolutely.
job just to fucking deal with a couple of scumbags, because, man, it makes you humble. I think I've seen a couple of asshole people come in, or a couple of coworkers treat people like assholes for no good reason, and it's fucked up.
I don't think I've ever been just visibly angry to at least a fast food worker
No, even
ever
if they
walking
fuck
into
up my
even
order.
if they mess it up. I'm just like, yo, this isn't right. I'm like, can I just swap? Can you guys do something about this? I don't throw a fit. You're at a fast food place.
Mm.
Yeah.
You're gonna throw a fit over $4 McNuggets,
Right?
Really? Come on,
Just to cause a scene.
come on, yeah, come on.
Just to make someone else's
I get
day
mad
a little
about
shitty.
real things, okay?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, I've
Call of
got
Duty
more
not
on my
tracking my
plate.
camos, okay? That's something to get mad about.
Yeah, 76 being a total fucking failure.
Yeah, bro, what the fuck?
It devalued the my Xbox One X.
Yeah, shout out to you. Can I buy it off you?
Heck
Just
fuck
kidding.
no.
I'm getting cold in
I
this.
need it.
Okay, let's.
If my VCR Xbox One still worked, I would take my Slim back from Tyson and I would probably sell you my One X because it doesn't read DVDs.
Huh.
I think the laser
That
on it
sucks.
it just didn't work. I think that's why my coworker sold it to me for such a low price. But I don't watch DVDs, so
Yeah.
it doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
It's just a minor inconvenience.
Very minor because I can't play 360 games, which is just another minor inconvenience.
Wait, 360 games are DVDs?
They're on some sort of disc like the HD DVDs.
Mm.
But they don't read the same because I don't know if you've ever seen it. There's an HD DVD attachment that went with the original Xbox 360. He just turns his mixer to zero.
Our sound guy mutes his mic and then chews into the mic.
What a
and
genius.
I've got to be polite.
I've been doing this the entire game.
Game?
That podcast.
This is a game to you?
Yeah.
Oh,
Some
man.
sort of fucking game?
Real life.
Hey, I got a second mic right here. Check it
All right,
out.
love you, boys. Thank y'all for having me.
Yeah, thanks for joining us, Omar.
Have a good night, Omar.
Shout out
Shout out,
to
Omar.
We'll
Fucking
get
name.
you a real mic next time, too.
Most definitely.
Hell yeah.
Have a good night, man.
On
Why is
back.
there just a cupcake sitting on the table?
It's
Um,
for anyone who wants a cupcake.
Okay, shout out Piper. She made some cupcakes. Piper also makes candles. Piper is Sophie's best friend.
Nice.
They
Shout
work
out to
together,
Shut up, Piper.
and she made a red velvet cupcake with delicious cream cheese frosting.
It's pretty fucking good. I had one already.
Nice.
Shoved it in my face. Delicious.
It is.
She makes
delicious.
homemade candles too, for
That-
men and women.
There's a difference?
She's a badass.
Interesting. I thought candles would just be. Right.
Well, some smell girly, some smell.
Nature.
Like Odin's armpit
Sorry. I'm disappointing you. I'm sorry.
Is it the Doritos bag that wasn't opened properly?
Oh,
It is now bothering me. Do you see? the
it's
way-
open
Yeah,
from the
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 bottom.
Opened it
Doritos
from the
bag
bottom.
was.
Well, you
opened
started from
upside
the bottom
down
and now we're
via
here.
Omar,
You know what? You're right.
You can go home.
you opened the Doritos bag upside down.
It is bothering me, sir.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thank
Thanks,
We
you.
love
man.
you.
That's his parting gift.
Just don't let it happen again, okay?
Yeah.
Thank you.
See, this other Doritos bag is where it's supposed to be. You see the problem with this one? And it's a party-sized bag, too, so it's like
Wasted.
it's a bigger error.
It's wasted.
What if I go into the
gotta
cabinet
throw it
and I
away.
see it
I'll just
upside
take
down?
it
I'm
then.
like, oh, I'll
I
put
need
it
chip.
right side up.
Oh fuck.
I'm going to put it right side up.
Open it from the bottom.
Just get a stapler.
Do you
That works.
staple your chips closed, Brandon?
No, but in your predicament, if you want the bottom sealed again, that would work.
Or just tape it. Just tape it. Be easier. You want to use as many
Just throw the whole
staples.
thing away, too.
Just throw the whole thing.
I don't
away.
care how many chips are left in it. I'll throw it away. Buy Pringles next time. If you open Pringles the wrong way, what the fuck are you
How
doing?
how can you open Pringles the wrong
No,
way?
exactly. What the fuck are you doing?
You need a can opener for that. You literally need to go out of your way to make it more of an effort to open a Pringles
Tyson
can.
has this crazy ability to straighten his finger out and poke his finger through anything. So I'd imagine he'd be able to stick his finger and poke a hole through the bottom of the Pringles can.
Let me ask you this:
What?
if he does that, will he be able to shotgun a bottle of Pringles?
Shotgun. Shotgun.
Shotgun
What?
Pringles.
Bottle.
Shotgun a
It's a
Pringles
can.
bottle
It is a can.
Bottle.
can.
Yeah, a
Pringles
can
can.
of Pringles. Okay. Yes, probably. I
a
will
bottle.
ask
If you
him.
turn
I need to
Pringles
get
into
another
a
carton of
milkshake for me, I will absolutely shotgun it.
that.
Pringles into a milkshake.
Turn Pringles into a milkshake, preferably pizza or barbecue.
I'll see you next week.
What about why not both?
Pizza, barbecue, or sour cream.
One
An
all
onion.
three.
All three?
And just one. It'll be a barbecue.
So if I perfect the recipe by next week,
I'm wow. Vlog? Video? Patreon
Question
video.
mark?
Go follow or go check our Patreon, please.
Yeah.
Patreon.
And for reference, we've been drinking all night and watching fights. So
We're kind of hyped up right
we're a
now.
bunch of rowdy, sweaty men.
Sir, can you
Yeah.
stop running away?
Patreon.
Running away from the mic, please. We need you. Thank you.
Hey, can you reel back in?
Yeah.
We need you.
So I need to go get something.
What was that?
Hey.
Sorry, I need to go get something from my car.
All right, did you get it?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Wubba flub flub.
Well, flub lub?
All
Wait,
right.
is that we can't say that.
We'll be back after this break. And we're back. So
Never
who
left.
wants to go off on the next subject?
What were you playing 7 years ago today on Xbox?
Wow.
What was 7 years ago today?
Yeah.
7 years ago today was July 10th, 2014.
I love this. I fucking love this.
I can tell you exactly what I was playing. I was playing Gotham City Imposters because it was free that month.
Oh my god.
Do you remember? Because I
Wow.
remember,
Yes, I remember that
July
game.
4th. I remember playing that game all fucking day, going and watching the fireworks, and then coming back and playing that game again. That is one of my proudest of completions because it is 12 achievements and it is 12 fucking stupid fucking bullshit goddamn achievements.
What did you have to do?
Oh man, you had to get a gun gold, and it required like 500 headshots. And it's Gotham City Imposters. We're not talking about a AAA shooter. We're talking about an indie arcade game on Xbox.
It's Gotham City
You have to
Imposters.
get 500 headshots with a single fucking weapon.
Wow.
That was a hard achievement, so you had to get a weapon gold. There was a bunch of weapon challenges. I just remember getting the 500 headshots. There was another achievement where you had to get like 50 nemesis kills, which
Wow.
was you had to. It was very specific. You had to let somebody kill you 3 or 5 times in a row, and then you have to go kill them
to make him your nemesis.
to make them your nemesis. You had to do that 50 times. That was insane. And then you had the prestige, which is get to level 100. I ended up getting the nemesis kills just before I got to level 100. So getting to level 100 was my last achievement. But if I wasn't able to get those nemesis kills super early, that would have been the bane of my existence.
Yeah, you put a lot of dedication into fucking video games, dude, and I give you fucking major kudos.
Yeah.
Speaking of kudos, that would have been my game at the time.
Kudos.
Kudos. It was the experience in the game. It was on the original Xbox. Fuck, I can't think of the name of the game.
Cyrus.
Gran
games came out
Turismo
there?
of some sort, I bet.
What was your question, Oscar?
What games came out in 2014?
14.
Yeah.
That was the year of the great video game drought, of what people called, the video game drought. I think game of the year that year was Dragon Age Inquisition.
Wow.
Not
Oh,
the
I
game.
remember that year. now.
Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, Far Cry 4 came out that year.
I think I was playing that.
Oh man, what was that? Destiny. That was your Destiny launch.
Oh, I was definitely.
2014 was your Destiny.
I was definitely.
I played a lot of Destiny.
I played
that
the
year.
beginning of Destiny, and I was like, "Oh, this is cool." And then someone joined me, and then I reset the beginning of Destiny, and I went through that with them, and then I did that with literally everybody. And then I stopped playing it for 2 days, and then everyone was like a million miles ahead of me. And then I stopped playing it for like a year.
PGR. You're gonna bring up PGR.
Yeah, Project
Ooh.
Gotham Racing.
Wait, what?
So, 2014, I had just moved out of my grandparents' house into our own place again after some rough stuff. But I picked up my original Xbox before I had a 360, and my dad had Project Gotham Racing in mint condition, and he said, "Here, shithead, I know you're gonna break it, but it's a fucking awesome game." And I ended up breaking it, but yeah, it was an awesome game.
I played PGR 4 on the 360 a lot when I was younger because that game came out I think like 2009ish.
I didn't know that was even a game. Project Gotham.
Project Gotham Racing. It's a lot of fun, and I don't think they made one for the Xbox One console.
I don't think they.
What is, so you just race around Gotham?
If you look up the series, like somewhere on the screen, there's going to be the Project Gotham Racing series. Yeah. You'll see all the games in the series. I don't think they made it past 4. If you
Yeah,
scroll
there's
down, you'll see
4.
titles for
Xbox.
contents, number 3. We're looking at the Wikipedia page, the titles. Yeah, there we go. So it goes Metropolis Street Racer. What the
It
heck?
started with on the Dreamcast.
And then PGR, PGR2, PGR3, PGR4,
Racing
PGR
Mobile.
Mobile.
Ferrari edition.
PGR4 came out in 2007, so it's been 14 years since the last PGR.
Wow. How crazy is that?
That's wild, man.
Dude, this one here, PGR Ferrari edition came out the same day Call of Duty would come out.
So, who develops this game? Was it the,
Strange
is it
Studios?
the team
The last one of those games came out before Halo 3 did.
Microsoft
Like a
Game
month
Studios?
before.
So that means they've
Because Halo
focused
3
on
came out
Forza.
November 2007. I'm
Forza
pretty sure.
Motorsport.
Fuck them.
Sega? What's wrong with Sega? They made it.
Well,
for
no,
the
no,
console?
not Sega. Just Microsoft Game Studios for fucking prioritizing
Forza Motorsport.
just what's popular, not what's also enjoyable.
I think in 2007, I think only Forza Motorsport 1 was out.
Oh, really?
The first one, yeah. I don't think 2 came out till like
Okay.
2008, 2009.
Okay.
So maybe they just wanted to try
so it was
something
their
new.
continuation, maybe.
Possibly.
That's cool. R.I.P. Gotham Racing, because, man, I remember some cool
It's fun.
times on that game.
It's a lot of fun.
On to the next. Who was next? The
Brandon.
game?
I was probably playing after Destiny. I stopped playing Destiny. I was probably playing like Halo 3 ODST or something.
Damn straight.
But
when
Pacific
when I
Highway.
heard 24, either that or maybe GTA 5.
Battlefield 4.
Oh, didn't GTA 5 come out that year too? Or was that the next
End
year?
of 2013.
And yeah, I've been probably playing GTA 5 too.
GTA
It came out
5
on the
came out in
360.
September something.
Yeah.
It came out on the 360. That's crazy.
Yeah.
And that's what I had it on. So I was probably playing that or Halo, or Black Ops 1, or 2, because it was the Black Ops out.
Hey, Black Ops is great though.
Zombies is my thing.
Zombies is great. Black Ops 3 has some good zombies as well. Zombie
I have
episodes.
the shotguns and the pistols, diamond, and zombies in Black Ops Cold War, and I'm working on the SMGs now.
Because you get a lot of XP with playing the Dead Ops
Just-
arcade, right?
I'm playing the actual zombies to
Mm.
level up to get the camos on the guns, but you do get XP for
Absolutely.
playing
Hey, there's a
Dead Ops
typo
arcade.
there. Oh. Yeah, dude. David made a tweet with a
Yay.
typo. Yeah.
Who remembers it?
You can't edit it. You have to redo the tweet.
Uh-oh.
Or you can just leave it up like that.
And Cyrus, where can they look at that tweet?
You can look at that tweet at Cobb_PC. That is COBB_PC on Twitter for the Cobb Bros podcast on Twitter.
Wow, look at that.
We are sporting a massive X amount of followers. I don't know how many followers we have.
We actually have 3 followers.
Shout out to those
Stand
3
straight.
followers.
Yeah,
3 followers.
3 followers. But there's 4 of us.
And I'm not one of them.
I am.
Oh. So, okay, we're good then.
Mm,
I don't have a Twitter. I don't use.
I
any
have a
social
Twitter that I
media,
don't
really.
use. If you look up my Twitter, I've made the same tweet 4 times in a row. And it's every time it's Jimmy Sullivan's birthday. It's the Sevenfold does a post, and I just retweet it every year.
All right.
Because at one point I was like, I don't use Twitter, so I'll just do the same thing every year.
Fuck it.
That's my annual Cyrus is still alive post on Twitter.
Oh, there he is. He's good.
There it is. All right, cool. Who remembers this game, Project Gotham Racing? You can find the Wikipedia article on
Our Twitter.
Cobbros
Twatter.
PC on Twitter. Twatter.
Twatter.
I don't like using Twatter.
All right, so I've got an interesting one for you guys.
Let's hear it.
I saw something popping up on the TV earlier today, which brings up this topic. What is your favorite sci-fi movie?
Oh, well, yeah. Okay, I got one.
What you got?
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, sorry, I was making sure.
No, you're good.
Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith.
Interesting.
Why?
Why?
Yeah. What makes it?
It's
your
what made the
favorite?
originals like the originals. It's the
Okay.
see me. I'm like I like seeing the story behind the story,
Yeah.
like what led up to it, and dude, watching episode 1, 2, and 3 as a kid,
Yeah.
and then like, it's just amazing. I've loved like how it just
fucking in. I
so
love it.
fucking good.
Yeah, it is really.
I love the
fucking good.
characters. I love the story. I love how everything intertwines. I love how you get to see the rise and fall of Anakin Skywalker.
Yeah.
And seeing like all the politics behind it, how Palpatine came to power, seeing all the money moves he did. It was awesome, dude. It was so awesome.
So, news break. We were talking about that $50,000 bet earlier.
Yeah.
That was placed on Dustin Poirier.
Yeah.
You know whose bet it was?
Donald Trump.
From Floyd Mayweather's official Instagram page. He took a picture of his ticket.
Oh
He-
my
He was
god.
the one that put the 50,000 on Dustin Poirier.
Wow.
Which begs the question of Mayweather's got money to throw around,
Yeah,
especially a $50,000 bet on Poirier.
that's like nothing
He's
to
just
him.
spitting in McGregor's
That's
face.
yeah, that's pretty much him just going and buying a really expensive bottle of liquor later, going, "Hey, thanks, Dustin."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
And I forgot, yeah, Mayweather did fight McGregor a couple years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't turn out too well for him.
Cool. So, David, do you have a personal favorite sci-fi movie?
Do you?
Cupcake.
Cupcake the movie.
For me, it'd probably have to be iRobot.
Okay.
That movie popped up on Tubi today, out of
Okay.
all things, which is just a free movie service. But
100%
yeah,
legal.
I love that fucking movie.
It's a
iRobot
pretty
is
good movie.
a fucking badass movie, and 2032 is not too far away.
But we don't have rotating cars.
me robot.
Bring me a robot.
Yeah, that'd be pretty dope. But
That's a good movie, though.
it brings me on to another thing, which I had a fucking nightmare when I was like, I don't know, maybe 7 years old after watching that movie. I don't know when it came out. Let's see.
iRobot?
Yeah.
I'm going to put my guess in at 2004.
2003. I'll say 2003.
2004.
Ooh,
2004.
that was good. Good call.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I probably hadn't watched it until a couple years after it came out. When I was around 7 years old, though, I remember having a nightmare, waking up, seeing a robot fucking, like, elevate on the side of my bed and just, like, fucking stare at me, and I scream and go under my blanket. But it's like one of those weird dreams where you like feel like it's real, you know? It's like real life. I felt like I was in my bed and I looked to the side of my bed, saw the robot start to stand up, and I'm like, oh, hell no. Back under the covers we go. And, you know, safe space. Sleep well.
Did
See you in
the
morning.
robot get destroyed?
But no,
Oh.
I don't know. I just remember seeing the robot start to stand up. It was really weird. And go under the covers, go back to bed, and wake up. Or, you know, that was the end of the memory as far as I know.
Interesting.
You know what the scariest thing in my life is? And I just had this conversation a couple months ago with Sierra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you guys ever play the DVD board game Seen It? Or ever heard of it or anything like that?
Yeah,
yeah.
I've heard of it.
Do you remember the main menus in that game?
No.
I don't think so.
It was just the way that the game would like hit the main menu, then it would stop and freeze, and then when you would click on it, then it would start moving again and shit like that. As a kid, the main menus of Seen It terrified the dog shit out of me.
Really?
Not the content in Seen It, not the movie. Just looking at the main menu of a video game or of a DVD board game just scared the shit out of me, and it brings me to like the worst nightmare I've ever had, which was I was in my house. It was my old house in Probasco, and it was a nightmare where I was just like in my room chilling and shit like that, and all the lights in my house turn off, and then the TV in my room starts playing the Seen It main menu, and then I hear the Five Nights at Freddy Fazbear music when the lights
What?
turn off. And then I just got snatched out of my bed. And it was the most terrifying thing in my life. So this was during high school afterwards. I remember waking up going, that was the most terrifying thing I've ever experienced
Jesus
in my
Christ.
life. I'm in high school and I had the biggest nightmare of my fucking life because this repressed childhood memories getting merged with new pop culture. Because the fact that just everything went pitch black in an instant. I see Disney Seen It on the TV. Yeah, it was Disney Seen It. Fucking terrifying. And I remember I was talking to Sierra about it, and I was showing her clips on YouTube. I was like, oh, have you never seen It? I pulled up Seen It on YouTube,
Yeah.
and it came up with something, and it popped up an image, and I physically recoiled sitting in my bed looking at it. Like, it genuinely freaked me out.
Deb.
So, Brandon, what's your favorite sci-fi movie?
The Martian.
Oh, wait. Oh, with Mark Wahlberg?
Whoever the fuck. But
No,
yeah.
Matt Damon.
Matt Damon.
Matt
There you go.
Matt Damon. There we go.
Matt Damon. That one's pretty good, too.
Matt, my
like-
kids
That
were
is a
sick at
fucking
Super
all
great
of the
851
science and
Damon.
everything in that movie is just so real.
Mm-hmm.
And like
He
if
grew
you would-
potatoes in his own shit.
and that's what you would do if you had. That's what you go.
Fuck
had
That's
yeah,
how
I
he made.
love
That's how he made the potatoes
Like,
grow. He shed out of them.
He made fertilizer with his own shit to
Well,
make the Martian soil fertile to grow potatoes.
Holy
He
And he
shit!
had
had
a
the
process
potatoes
of
that he
his own.
had, like he had potatoes in stock of food, and so he used his shit to turn the Martian soil fertile, and then he cut the potatoes in half and planted them, and then grew more potato plants, and lived off of potatoes.
Cool.
Essentially, for the entire time that he was there till he was rescued, kind of.
He got rescued. That's wild.
Yeah, eventually.
Hmm.
Like it was
Spoiler.
months later, but yeah. Spoiler, it's a book and a movie now.
Crazy.
Came out our sophomore year, but
Mm.
like it's been out a while.
Yeah.
But great movie. I love it.
It's really cool. And I remember one scene he was like trying to make water.
He
And
has
he-
to science the shit out of it.
Yeah. And he made like he exposed hydrogen to air and it just blew up in his face.
Yeah.
And he just sent him flying.
Yeah.
Oh, dog, that's cool.
No, that'd be mine.
Do yours, David?
Yeah, he said iRobot.
I wrote.
Yeah.
That's right. Oh,
Mhm.
Stu.
I'm gonna say Inception. That is totally a sci-fi movie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Inception
Yeah.
is absolutely 100% a sci-fi movie.
Yeah, absolutely.
Have you
I
guys seen
haven't seen it.
Inception?
Oh
Yeah.
fuck yeah.
A long
pull
time
up,
ago.
Pull up a synopsis of it because I don't want to mess it up.
Ooh. Look at him.
I'll just read the Wikipedia's
Look at Leo.
synopsis of the movie.
Synopsis. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we'll just go to the plot. Let's see how big the plot is.
What?
Contents
go?
Contents number 1.
Content number 1.
Yep.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Jesus.
Dominic, Cobb, and
Cobb.
Arthur are extractors. They perform corporate espionage using experimental military technology to infiltrate their target's subconscious and extract information through a shared dream world. Their latest target, Salido, reveals he's arranged their mission to test Cobb for a seemingly impossible job, implanting an idea in a person's subconscious or inception. God, I can't read that from here. Does it say Salido or am I wrong? Or is it Saito?
Saito.
It is Saito. Okay.
Oh, go back up.
Go back up, yeah. Saito wants Cobb to convince Robert, the son of Saito's competitors Maurice Fisher, to dissolve his father's company. Saito promises to clear Cobb's criminal status, which prevents him from returning home to his children. It is a wild movie where they just go into people's subconscious.
And like layers of subconsciousness.
I remember the first time watching that City Bend as a kid was insane.
Mhm.
Just because it just wasn't something that people had seen in a movie before. And I think Leo won an Oscar for his
Revenant.
role in The Revenant. He
Mhm.
deserved an Oscar for Inception.
He deserved an Oscar for a lot of movies.
I think he deserved an Oscar for a lot of things. I think Inception was one of those movies he really earned the Oscar.
Titanic.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
That's fair.
Mm-hmm.
Can we go on to a like action thriller type favorite movie?
Yes.
Go on to The Revenant now. That'd be my absolute favorite.
Absolute favorite?
Speaking of that, The Revenant, just like
Okay.
the heart, you want your heart to race watching that shit, just like fucking gritting your teeth. That movie is fucking gnarly.
It's
It is,
looking back.
it is so intense.
The thing that people remember about that movie is the bear scene, but when you don't know about that bear scene before you watch the movie, it is absolutely terrifying.
The thing
the
that
first time you
really
watch it.
stuck with me was the beginning of it. Not that it was the same setting, but it reminded me exactly of Saving Private Ryan's beginning, where it was just a bunch of people helplessly just like they knew exactly what was happening, just had to fucking go. But it was just fucking brutal and all that shit. But
It came out in 2015.
yeah,
Wow.
he earned the Oscar in that movie, I'd say, because it was fucking intense.
That was the movie that got him his Oscar.
Gritty
Yeah, that
movie.
got him his first Oscar, and he
It was a
earned
great
it.
movie.
Took him that
Insane.
long. It's a shame it took him that long.
When I say he should have won it for Inception, I'm not taking away from The Revenant. The Revenant is a good film. It is a good movie.
Yeah, yeah. The fucking Revenant is it's, man, yeah. It took gritty to a new level, but in the best way possible.
It showed the
Because-
reality of what the fuck trappers were going through, settling in Alaska and Canada, and just that last frontier.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. The last frontier, though, like
pushing up through
Fuck.
Canada and into Alaska. That was the last place that people from the Eastern world ever pushed through and settled.
yeah,
And it's still to this day the most. No one lives in Alaska. It's the least populated state.
yeah.
Like it's a big empty land of ice and bears.
Yeah,
because
dude.
you've only got this much amount of land that's fucking habitable.
It's just mostly mountains and fucking dense ass forests with grizzlies the size of a fucking truck. Like
It really is it's just Canada and Russia extended.
Yeah.
Because you think about Canada, everybody lives pretty close to the U.S. border, with the U.S.-Canada border.
Yeah.
Because you look at some of the bigger cities like Ontario,
Vancouver.
Vancouver, Memphis, and
Mhm.
Toronto and stuff like that. They're closer to the border. And then, as you go north and north, that's when you start getting into rural Canada. Rural.
Cyrus, what's your favorite action thriller?
Action thriller, or just like action movie?
Action or thriller? It doesn't matter.
Action movie. What's the name of that movie? Demolition Man.
Oh, was that with Wesley Snipes and Sylvester Stallone?
Yes, that is absolutely.
Yes, that's a good one.
As a kid, my dad would always talk about that movie, and he would always be like, "Yeah, we need airbags like they have in that movie Demolition Man, where the car fills up with the foam that just traps them inside when they get into an accident,
Yeah.
shit like that." And then I don't know, it's just a really good movie.
It's a really cool movie.
It is
Fucking
a
A.
really
like
cool
it.
movie. It's just a cool movie. I think that's a really good movie.
Mhm.
There's that one. There's the First Blood is also a great movie because it's the introduction
Rambo?
of Rambo. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's what I'd say. Fucking, just some classics.
David.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for tuning in. And if you made it to the end of the episode, please choose the middle tweet of the last poll tweeted on our Twitter.
Cabros_PC.
I want to see
Shout out to our Twitter.
if anybody other than the four of us can make it to the end of the video. And with that being said, thank you again for listening, and we should see you next week.
And if
Yeah.
you enjoy our content, consider subscribing.
Yeah.
Witches.
Like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what you think. Get in touch with us on all social media platforms. Like we said, Twitter, Cobb_PC. We got YouTube, obviously, CobbRosePC. And
look at
we
the
got
comments.
our Patreon now, too. That'll be down in the description. Please feel free to give all those at least a visit. No pressure on, anything, but you suck if you don't.
Well, a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, halfway
Like
there.
I
we'll see.
said,
Yeah.
we'll see you next week.
Have
Some of you, others
and,
not so much.
yourselves a good
And
evening.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Arrivederci. I
Kombucha.
don't know if that's hello or goodbye, but
No.
Sorry,
that's-
Colton.
I think that's like a site. Like
it's
a,
hello, I'm pretty sure.
Adios.
It's arrivederci.
Arrivederci.
Bitch.
Bitch.
Yep.
Science.
Fuck you.